Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to come and run my mouth for a quick second. Baby, let me tell y'all something. One thing about it, two things for sure. I be trying to tell y'all, and y'all don't like to listen. I try and tell y'all, and y'all don't like to listen, okay? Y'all gonna stop getting on stage and hopping on stage and running up to these celebrities and thinking that you might not get mollywopped, okay? Swung around the room, right? Arm, girl, all out of place. Eyeball hanging out the socket, teeth, girl, just down your throat, real broke, girl, toe missing, you know what I'm saying? Girl, you done got hit so hard, the ancestors, girl, they felt it. Girl, oh my God, what happened? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's get into it, all right? Dave Chappelle and crew stomp out man. Girl, Monk is, I'm talking about an old 1999 MLK girl in the hood stomp, okay? Stomp out man who tackled him on stage. So late Tuesday night, comedian Dave Chappelle was attacked on stage during his set at the Hollywood Bowl. Video footage from the assailant, Isaiah Lee, 23, tackling the comedian to the ground before being arrested. It's unclear whether Chappelle was hurt in the attack or what promoted it, but it is reported that the man ran on stage and launched his upper body. Girl, honey, you launching your upper body, you almost went to the upper room, okay? Into Chappelle, ramming his shoulder into the comedian's ribs and chest. After falling to the ground, he jumped up and sprinted toward the stage, escaping a swarm of onlookers until being tackled towards the rear of the stage. Witnesses say that the mob caught up with him and beat the crap out of him, stomping on him. It was also said that Jamie Foxx and Busta Rhymes got a few licks in. According to TMZ, he pointed, the assailant pointed a gun at Chappelle while rushing him. Now, see, this is the thing, okay. The gun, we're told, wasn't real. It was semi-automatic, automatic replica. It was also strangely equipped with a knife. Dave was unharmed, but the assailant was hurt and brought into an ambulance on a stretcher. He's currently in the hospital, according to reports. The man was arrested for assault with a deadly weapon, according to LAPD officials. Later on during the show, Chappelle told the audience, I don't know if that was part of the show. I grabbed the back of that end's head. His hair was spongy, absorbent. Okay, anyway, this is what I got to do it. This is what it comes down to. Of course, some people already, it's weird that there are people online blaming Will Smith for this. They're saying that Will Smith has now given people, I guess, the nerve, the balls to hop on stage and hit people. Now, I was in the comments section, I think on Hollywood Unlocked, and the comedian Lunel, she posted that she's been saying for years that comedians basically, I guess, need security or more security. So I think that you could kind of stop the whole narrative that Will Smith got this started, especially since the whole Will Smith incident happened like a few weeks ago, and Linnell said that she's been saying this for years, right? Or that's one of the complaints that comedians have. You know, everybody does not have the money or have the security team that Dave Chappelle will have, right? But I guess also, girl, never mind. He got whooped. He got whooped. He got whooped, he got whooped, he got whooped. Some people have been saying that it was a little too much. I don't know what to feel. I'm gonna be honest. I can see it from both sides. That's what I'll say. I can see it from both sides. I can see it from the side of, girl, okay, once y'all kind of got him under control, or, you know, you had some type of restraint on him, was it necessary to, like, girl, literally beat that man down to a pulp, right? Like, it looked like his arm was twisted, and it's not funny because the man's arm was twisted and they still had him handcuffed. I said, girl, where's she gonna go? Her arm ain't even working right, but girl, you never know nowadays. Some of y'all are Power Rangers. Do you hear me? X-Men. But I could see it from that, you know, because it's kind of like, girl, once you kind of have it under control, was it really a point for, and then you have not only, you have your security, your detail team, whatever you want to call them, you have them already, you know, doing their job. Like, where did Jamie Foxx and Busta Rhymes come in at, allegedly? Like, that's what it's kind of like, girl, y'all low-key doing too much, because if you have security, then what does Jamie Foxx and Busta Rhymes, why y'all hopping on stage? And why, you know, so I get that point, but I also have to look at it from the other side too. Girl, what you thought was gonna happen when you hopped on stage, girl? Like, what you thought was about to happen? I told y'all this a long time ago. Y'all gonna stop playing with these celebrities. You know, some of y'all tried to tell me, oh, the job of the, you know, I guess the security for these celebrities are not necessarily to harm the fan or whoever it may be. Because, girl, I'm not gonna say you a fan if you're trying to hurt the person, right? But whoever it is, I guess the security is, their job is not to hurt them, but more so get the situation under control. Well, girl, Dave Chappelle team didn't get the memo. But it's also like, girl, we have to take into consideration that this man had a gun. Now, they say it was a replica of a gun, but still, ain't nobody trying to figure out, girl, let's just keep it 100. If you see somebody with a gun, it's a gun. As far as I'm concerned, baby, it's the real deal Holyfield. And you had a knife too? Now, I don't know if the knife was fake, but like, I just, girl, what did you expect? What did you expect when you ran on stage? You thought that you was really gonna get, you really thought, what did, I wanna know, I wanna ask him, what did you think was going to happen when you ran your black ass up on stage? Right? So do y'all think that it was too much? Do y'all think it was too much? But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that they were a little excessive with how they handled the guy? Or it's just kind of like, girl, you ran up on stage and girl, you had a replica of a gun. And I guess a knife too, right? And what was your expectation? Like, what was your expectation when you ran on stage with Dave Chappelle? Again, I hate to say it, but maybe you probably would have gotten away with it if it was, you know, I'll just say not Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is a A-list comedian, right? Maybe you should try that on, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna say no names, but maybe, don't try no more. So maybe y'all gonna stop running up to people. Baby, let's say you run up, you get done up. They beat that man up. But I also think, like, whenever you see, okay, we got him, like, what makes you continue? You see what I'm saying? Like, at some point, somebody had to say, okay, he down. But from the looks of it, it was like, but the thing is, it was probably so many people that they probably only whooped him up for about a minute. You see what I'm saying? And at the end of the minute, with it being so many people, that was, girl, tapping at that, right? Girl, that's probably the damage that was done. I don't know. I think you should just stay your ass in your seat. That's what I think. You know what? I just came up with the answer. Stay your ass in your seat. Stay your ass in your seat. And see, we're going to have to just call a thing. And now I'm thinking about it as I'm talking. Stay your ass in your seat. That's it. That's really it. Stay your ass in your seat. And then you won't have to worry about, girl, can your whole body rearrange? Girl. Treat me like a treat me. Girl, that's my song. Treat me like a treat me. Yes. Oh, remember we talked about this guy? Kid Creole sentenced to 16 years in prison for fatally stabbing homeless man. This is according to Baller Alert. So Kid Creole from legendary rap group Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five was sentenced to 16 years in prison with 5 years of post-release supervision for the 2017 stabbing death of a New York homeless man. The 62-year-old rap pioneer, girl, this man is 62 years old. When he got out of jail, prison, he gonna be what, 62, what's that, 78? Wait, no, 80. No, 6 plus 2, 8, 6, that's 78. That don't seem like 78. Am I adding right? 16 plus 62, is that 78? 6 plus 2 is 8, and then 6 plus 1 is 7, 78. That don't seem like, it seems like it'll be 80. Right? But I don't know, girl. I'm not good at math, girl. I think it's 78. So let me see, girl. Let's see. I think it's 78. I'm thinking 78. But girl, I don't know why I keep wanting to say it's 80. Girl, what a calculator. What a calculator. What is it, y'all? Hold up. Treat me, baby, and another, oh. Treat me like a treat me. Girl, where is it at? Do I have a calculator on here? Girl, I don't know how. I don't know when he gonna be out of jail. When he got out, bitch, she gonna be old as fuck. Girl, he gonna be old, girl. That's the moral of the story, child. Hold up. Treat me like a treat me. I don't know why I can't find a calculator. I guess it don't matter, child. And another I'm gonna find this calculator. One way or another. Girl, anyways, girl, he gonna be old, girl. That's the moral of the motherfucking story, girl. See, so he's 62 years old. He has 16 years in prison. I'm thinking he gonna be 78 when he get out. Or either dead, girl, one of the two. Mr. Jolly's death was devastating. Okay, so basically he stabbed a 55-year-old man, John Jolly. Mr. Jolly's death was devastating to his family and those who knew him. Every life we lose to violent crimes ripples throughout our entire city. Girl, that's what they say, child. Anyways, prosecutors say Kid Creole stabbed Jolly twice in the torso with a steak knife after the two exchanged words. They claim Kid became enraged because he thought the man was gay and was hitting on him. We talked about this before. And it's just like, let's just say that the man was gay and that the man was hitting on, what's his name? Kid Creole. Let's say that's true. Let's say that happened. You killed somebody. You stabbed somebody because you said that they were hitting on you and because they were gay. So you killed someone. Do y'all know how fucking crazy that sounds? Not telling him, oh, dude, I don't get down like that. Oh, no, dude, that ain't how I roll. Even if he kept doing it like, dude, get the fuck out of my face. I told you I don't fuck around like that. Don't say shit else to me. Like, so I could see that happening, right? Girl, you killed the man. Treat me like a treat me. And another. Treat me like a treat me. Yes. And another night. Treat me like a treat. Baby, James Corden reportedly turned down $50 million to continue hosting The Late Late Show. James Corden is officially stepping away from CBS, The Late Late Show, next year after 8 years of fronting the chat show. And now it's being claimed that the 40-year-old Brit was offered close to $50 million to stay with the network, which he has said to have declined, as he plans to relocate back to the UK to be closer to his family. Honey, my family would have had to move down here. Girl, I got it. Come on. Come on. Come on. I can't go back right now. Y'all got to come down here. Okay? Source, baby, James Corden said, I'm going to get that. See, this is what happens, girl. This is what happens to some of the people, girl, honey. Baby, Mr. James said, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to go over across the waters. I'm going to get that bread, get that head, and then I'm going to leave. Girl, he came over here. He got his money, and bitch, he said, I'm going back home to my family. I can't even get mad at it, honestly. And he probably set up to the point where, girl, he don't need to be over here no more, girl. I can go back over there, girl. I'm good. Bitch, I did what I came to do. Work, made a name for myself, got some money. Bitch, now I'm gone. I'm going back home. So I'm going back home to see my grandmama. I know that's right. But grandmama will have to come over here, girl. Yeah. Can y'all just come on over here? It's just going to be for a few years. Then y'all can go back. Then we can go back. Sources for the Daily Mail uncovered that while James was given a name, your price, multi-year deal, babe, what is to be white, baby? Baby, what I tell you, baby? And James Corden is cool from what I've seen. Do they have any black late talk show hosts? That's a damn shame. It's sad that I gotta even sit here and think about the fuck shit. Do they? I don't think they do. Wait, they had this white man, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, was Seth Rogen. I think all of them white. Girl, they ain't got no black. Oh no, they ain't got no blacks. I don't think no Hispanics. I could be wrong. I don't know. They could have. It could. They ain't got no women. Well, that's sad. That is ridiculous. That's really ridiculous, y'all. It is. Y'all don't think so? If that's true. Because I don't really watch late night talk shows like that. James wants to write, make films, and he loves the theater. He's only in his early 40s. There's a lot more out there, in Insider Express. James became teary-eyed as he broke the news to his live studio audience and viewers at home, but he does plan to leave the show with a bang. Girl, it must be nice. It must, let me tell you something, bitch. I think the nicest thing in the world is when you can walk away from $50 million. Because, bitch, a lot of us ain't walking away. Especially when all I gotta do is get up there and run my mouth. Girl, I do that. Girl, I do that for free most of the time. Okay, you gonna give me $50 million to do it? No, I'm sure. I want to know what come with that, because you know I want to know what come with that $50 million. It ain't just running your mouth. How long was the contract too? Was it gonna be for like 15 more years, 10 more years? That's a long time when you think about it, especially when you don't want to do something. Because clearly he wants to go home, if that's the truth. So let's say he really wants to go home to be with his family. 10 years is a long time. Now, that's one thing when you want to do something. Shout out to James. Shout out to James, honey. Ooh. Britney Spears' fiance reportedly wants substantial increases for every 5 years of marriage. I'm sure he do. I'm sure he do. I've been and told y'all about this nigga. Bitch, Britney, you would be a... Okay, let me go ahead and read. A new report, this is according to Hollywood Unlocked. A new report claims that Britney Spears' team is ironing out some problems in her prenuptial agreement with fiance Sam. I can't pronounce his last name. According to US Weekly, before the pop star can walk down, at least she getting a prenup. Teresa, your dumb ass, you need to be paying attention. But Teresa say, girl, Louis got more money than her. What the fuck that mean? Y'all hoes is too, some of y'all too dumb for me. You know that getting you can get a prenup and you can still put things in the prenup that could work out in your favor. So even if you're getting into a situation where, girl, you ain't got shit, You could still come out with something in the prenup. Oh, girl, you could roll the dice and see if you could get half. I don't ever see myself being married. You gotta have a man to get married. I don't see that happening. But girl, if I ever got into a relationship, I'm getting a prenup. Period. That's just what it is. I'm getting a prenup. Cause you ain't taking my motherfucking money. Not a goddamn thing. A grown ass nigga taking my shit. You know, I do have a double standard. You know, I do have a double standard when it comes to like men and women. And I don't have a problem saying that I know that I have different rules for men and women when it comes to like, you know, especially like you know, when a relationship is over. Ain't no grown ass man taking my money. A grown ass man? Yeah! Baby, I will cut up and do the fool. Anyways, so sources tell the publication that talks have been taking longer than usual, adding that one of Sam's alleged requests was that he receives substantial increases for every 5 years they are married, should it end. I mean, this is the thing with prenups, girl. You have to get your business in order. You have to get your business in order. And I guess that this is one of the terms that he has for their business, for their arrangement, for their relationship. Then that's just what it is. But bitch, girl, the only thing that prenup gonna say is what you came into this motherfucker with is what your black ass is leaving with. It ain't gonna be none of that fuck shit about you gonna get some money after every 5 years we married. Nigga, you got no. He better try to get how he can live while he with Britney Spears. That's what my attitude would be. But you know, Britney ain't all the way there, so she probably leave it with you. Don't even know what day it is, girl. But it's just not like you, girl. That's how my attitude would be. He better try to get, girl, I know I'm Britney Spears, and he know I'm Britney Spears. So he better try to get out how he live. Cause if this relationship end, but y'all don't think like that. Y'all be thinking with y'all heart. These niggas be thinking with their pockets. Do you hear me? That's y'all fucking issue. I fucked around and got mad. Like it's my money. Shout out to whatever man. If that's what the universe got set up for me, I don't think it is. Shout out to any man who gonna get with me, cause honey, you gonna be in the time. You gonna be in for a surprise, fucking around with me and my money. Bitch, that motherfucker prenup gonna be ironclad. Bitch, your ass gonna be walking away with the same drawers and toothbrush that you came into this relationship with. And whatever, girl, you ain't taking shit that I had before you walked into the picture. You ain't taking shit that I got while you was in the picture. Unless we built it together. Unless we was on some OLG, Candy and Todd type of shit. That's one thing I will give that goddamn Candy. Candy was in love with Todd, but Candy was not playing when it came to her goddamn money. Candy told her motherfuckers, girl, it's gonna be one big ass party. It's gonna be one big ass party if you don't sign that prenup, because we ain't getting married. I know that's fucking right. Shit. Anyways, Britney, I'm hoping that her lawyers are on it and making sure that this man don't take Britney for her money. Because I feel like he gonna get Britney for her goddamn money. All right, y'all. Twitter users disagree on whether Dave Chappelle's security team used excessive force to apprehend Chappelle's attacker. This man was not in Suicide Squad, it's levels. Just came out the Hollywood Bowl where a man charged and tackled Dave Chappelle on stage and got his ass kicked by at least 10 people. LAPD and LAFD are now loading him into an ambulance. Fuck around and find out Dave not the one. Dave Chappelle's goon turned that nigga on backwards. Dave got hitters on payroll. They treated him like he made a bad bet. Girl, quiet as this kept. If I was rich like Dave, them girl, I'd be the last one you want to fuck around with. If I had money like that, and if I was a celeb, which I would never want to be no celebrity, I just want to be rich. Girl, quiet as this kept. Girl, quiet me trying to tell y'all. Girl, I think that's what they taught us when we were younger, that in order to be rich, you have to be famous. But girl, I've learned over time, girl, you don't have to be famous to be rich, girl. I just want the money. That's all I want. Fuck the fame. I got too much fucking mouth. And girl, from what it sounds like, girl, they be having them girls out there, girl, they can't say shit. Okay, anyways, Dave Chappelle's security team gave that man that attacked him at Hollywood Bowl a real beating. Then someone said, so he can sue, right? Even though he assaulted Chappelle and the security team's initial response was justified, the beating that they continued to give him afterward would be more of a retaliation than defense, which gives him legal ground to stand on. Girl, I don't know, Edwin, the pizza, the pies. I don't know. Like I said, girl, I get it, because it's kind of like, girl, at some point it's like, okay, girl, stop. Girl, he down. You know what I'm saying? Which some people could consider that excessive force. But if this man is walking up to somebody with a gun, whether it's real, girl, especially if it's real, fake, whatever, don't nobody know? And I want to know why you thought your ass was going to run on stage and think nothing was going to happen. You thought this was a football game where you was going to run on the football field and, girl, you was going to be famous for about 5 minutes and they was going to tackle you, put you in football jail for the rest of the game and then just go on by your... That's what you thought was about to happen, sir? I don't even care. I don't care. Because I know if I go somewhere, I know how to act. That's the motherfucker, bro. Y'all hoes don't know how to act. I know if I go anywhere, bitch, I'm sitting my ass down. And if somebody say a joke that I don't like, either I can get my ass up and leave, right? Or you should know what to expect me. I don't know, child. Everybody, one thing people have to realize, everybody that follows you, everybody that even pays their money, which is the weirdest fuck shit I can ever even think about. Anybody who even pays their money to come and support you, they may not necessarily even be fans. Like, clearly this man was not a fan of Dave Chappelle. Oh, and then I read that he had a song out about Dave Chappelle a couple of years ago. So clearly he might be a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, honey. I'm giving up. I'm on the way. Must be good to you. Yes. I wonder what Beyonce doing. That's it. This video getting too long anyways. I guess I'll talk to y'all girls later. Bye.